And traders, whether you're trading stocks or options, this is exactly why I've learned over the years to really pay attention to the time of the market by even numbers, or at least as an exit strategy. Generally, they're going to be 30 minutes for me. I mean, really anywhere between 2 minutes. And if the trade is going in my favor, especially as an options trader, I trade a lot of zero DTE, the expiring options. So you only have one day to be right. And when I say one day, we're talking about, what is it, 90% of most of the trades that you open. If there's zero DTE, will expire worthless. So that's why normally I just buy these and then toss them in 30-minute increments. Here we can go to the SPX again. I covered a video earlier on some of the prints from the put side and the call side that were going into the money. And I think I discussed around 10 o'clock, you'll normally get a trend change. And you can see right there at 10 o'clock, all these puts from here all the way down that went into the money. I think you could have Forexed your investment in 30 minutes. But right here, you'll notice, let's go up to one of the puts and say that you did not exit, as I talked about in the previous video. Let's see what happens and how the price action looks. Not just looking at your actual candles, but actually looking at the price of the option. It really does help you get a clean entry and exit. And you can also see where the previous support is, especially if they're going to bring the price back down, generally to break even on the option chain. And let's take an example of today's expiring options. Let's say you had bought the we're just going to pick a random one, 7370. Let's bring up the price. You can see here, of course, SPX is trading 24 hours a day. I believe there's like a 2-hour separation. I don't think you can buy the option around, I believe it's 8:45 to 9:30. But you need to check on that yourself. But you can see right here on the opening bell, that option was 1,100. Short-term investment. In the matter of exactly 30 minutes, you could have sold it for 5,200. You'll start to notice a lot of the price action will kind of work its way into a stalling moment between 9:55 and 10 o'clock. Really not sure why. I don't really know a lot about the algorithms, but you can see right there would have been your 100% greed would have caught you on this. Because if you did not exit right using 30-minute time frames as a risk management tool, I mean, you could call it mental stop loss. But look, if you would have just held, say you bought at the top and didn't watch price, expecting it to go back to where it started, you can see here right around the opening bell, those prices were look at that, $760. You think it's coincidence that the price came all the way back down to $760? Nah, man. We're against some of the biggest I don't know what you call it, but it's one of the biggest algorithms in the world. If you can control an option price and get it to go back to the penny of where it started, that's exactly why zero DTE is high risk, but also one of the most rewarding ways to trade the market. Of course, you can hedge your positions if you learn the option chain. But yeah, that would have been a nice clean exit, What? Risking $800 basically to make 5,000, and you're done for the month. There's no need for work if you can make $5,000 like this, anywhere between 1,000 and 5,000 a day. I promise you, that's freedom. But yeah, so that would have been a good time to just sell it. Don't be too greedy, and then you could have actually bought the call side at 10 o'clock. And let's take a look at how much that would have been. Let's just take the same strike. Well, let's just pick a random strike. We'll do the 7 through 80s. Let's bring up the price. And then right there, after you sold your put, you could have bought this call for around right on the dot for 750. Isn't it funny that right now it's all the way back to, they're going to probably work its way back down to where it started. But yeah, it's not a bad trade-off, right? You're investing 750 bucks and then using time again in 30-minute time frames, you'd really be pushing it past 1050. But right around 11 o'clock, you would have sold that option for 3,580. Not a bad profit, right? You're investing 750 out at 3,500, done for the day. And rinse and repeat. But really, just try to view the market by times. I've noticed it really does help me know whether or not I'm on the right side of the trade. But yeah, not a bad day. I hope some guys caught that price action today on SPX futures contracts for the S&P 500. My name is Dane. Lots more videos to come if you just want some random updates on the market. And generally, I'm always going to be using price before I switch into actual trading the candles before I take a trade. You guys take care, and like and subscribe for more. Take care.